like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water,
Yep.
and one only path between both, even between the fire and the water.
So if you lean or you misstep anywhere, you either gonna drown on the left side or you're gonna burn up on the right side.
So small that there could but one man go there at once.
Now you can't even bring nobody with you. You can't take nothing extra with you. It's that narrow. That's why we love saying that the Golden Child. Eddie Murphy seen in the Golden Child because he had to tiptoe. He had to tiptoe through there. There's the ground. No, there's no ground. You slip, you gonna die. It's over. And that was in Indiana Jones. If I remember right, I think the last one said.
2nd Ezra 7 and 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
How you gonna appreciate it or be able to get to it or want it if you ain't been through the trouble to get it? You know that it takes to get it. It's the same thing saying if you don't work to get something, like you don't give a child things, you make a child earn it because they'll appreciate it more. It's the same thing for us. If we don't work to earn our way into the kingdom of heaven and to get salvation to enter it, it ain't worth it. We ain't gonna care to get it. That's why the 2/3 don't care to get it.
This is the kingdom to them.
Right.
And it ain't even their kingdom, it's the devil's kingdom.
They slaves in this kingdom. Now the heathen gonna want to be our slave in the kingdom. They gonna wish they was on top, but they gonna love being ruled by us even more. Because we gonna show them the right way to live the kingdom of heaven.
Second Ezra 7 and 10. And I said, it is so, Yahweh. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. Because for their sakes I made the world.
For their sakes I made the world. I created this whole earth for you. I created this life for you to be the standard of what should be going on as a human or as a person, as a man or as a woman. If you're an Israelite, you're the standard of what it should be. You're the standard that these other nations wish they could be. But you too busy trying to be like them. Want to be Egyptian or Arab? Want to follow Islam and whatever else? Smoke weed all damn day? With Haile Selassie, man, telling somebody to go and do research that you ain't did. You know what I mean? That was it.
And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done.
Now we gotta now we gotta manifest this whole thing when Adam transgressed, way in the beginning. So all of this has to take place now, and you gotta go through that narrow, you gotta go through that sinful life now to get to that wonderful, majestic place that I got set up for you.
Yahweh Shai, he went through the hell that he went through before he got his full glory, man.
Yep.
You know? He went through tribulation. He went through that straight, narrow path.
And he still got to wait before he get his kingdom.
You know? The Lord will have to go through it before he actually got his glory, man.
Yep.
You know? But
2nd Ezra 7 and 12. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. There are but few and evil, full of perils, and very painful.
That's what this life is about. Since Adam went off, that's what this life is about. And that should directly identify with all the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans scattered throughout the whole 4 corners of the earth. You should identify with how hard life, matter of fact, hold that, get Genesis 28 and 54, I think, or 60.
Genesis
65 maybe, yeah. No, so Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 28, 65, I think. 64, 65. Hold that scripture, yeah. 65 no weeks.
Deuteronomy 28 and 65. And among these nations,
Start at 64.
all right, 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and thou shalt serve other gods.
So imagine this. If this is what happens to you, where you've been scattered amongst all these other nations, guess what? Now you got all these bumpers in your way of walking that path of righteousness. Because you don't have because think if you have a group of people that know how to get down one certain way, if everybody know the drill, everybody gonna keep each other in line. But when everybody don't know the drill, you're gonna run into stuff and bump into stuff and have impedances throughout your life. That's been happening since Adam went off. That's set up there in that dangerous way. It's set before you, so you bumping and you can get concussion and get fucked up and get knocked off your path with all them impedances and all those false guides leading you in other directions. You know?
Which thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
And that wood and stone goes back to that crucifix and cobblestone. You said you gonna even
it's talking about these different religions and churches.
Right.
But
you're gonna even worship something as low as wood and stone. Which a lot of you that's in the Christian and Catholic churches worship that crucifix, which was out of wood originally, and a lot of you in Islam worship that cobblestone.
Verse 65, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Here's the point, and among these nations you shall find no ease. That's that narrow way fucking with you, talking about all that peril that comes because of when Adam went off.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
You can't not only do you have a hard journey, you can't rest up to battle that journey. Everything's stacked against you.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. That's why. Are you taking a picture of us?
It said that it was in there already.
It was up. It was up, so.
It looked like she took it at us, though, man. Hey, we gonna start, man. Start smacking motherfuckers' cameras down, man. Break they shit. I'm gonna read that part again. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
All of this is that rough, narrow, and dangerous way that you gotta go. You gotta live in, so we can get to the kingdom of heaven. That's all that. That's all this that we gotta go through, because this is what came upon us from the transgression that went on with Eve and Adam. And I put Eve first because she was the first to
That
transgress.
straight gate is basically the nation of Israel's straight gate is the curses that was put upon us.
Right.
That's the difficult way to the Lord is having to go day by day in the conditions that we're in under these curses, man.
And with
It
this
makes it a lot
fault
harder.
within us.
It makes it a lot harder for us to even be that closer to the Most High. You know, our people's minds is all jacked up. Their health is all jacked up.
Yep.
Odds is against them. So of course it's gonna be a lot harder for you, man. You know.
Yeah, I found that what I was talking about. I don't know how the phone would work, but
Right.
I found it. I want to know about that celebration. It's called, what is it called? Start with an A.
Figure it out right quick. We're gonna wrap this up for the camera, and then we go into back.
Before I leave, because they ready to do what they want to do in the world.
What was that at? No, 65, right?
Bringing them
You wanted to continue? Or was that it on that? I read 64 and yeah, I read the
Yeah, we 66 also.
66.
67.
Yeah.
Yeah, reset to. You don't have to be 67.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say with the Most High, it were even, and that even.
I wish it was nighttime.
And at even thou shalt say with the Most High, it were morning, for the fear of thine heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
You're gonna be scared all day.
You're gonna have doubt that you're gonna make it to the next day. Like, man, look, if I make it through the night, You know, or if I make it to wake up the next day in the morning
Then,
and
but
open
once
my
you
eyes
wake up,
up.
you're like, dang, I gotta make it through. If I can make it through this day,
Yeah.
it's always gonna your life is always gonna be in doubt under these curses.
Hey, the white man, he wake up and he got servants. He got, you know what I'm saying? He got a savings account. Niggas don't even have savings accounts these days, man. But this devil wakes up and has it made. We wake up and doubt that we gonna make it through that day.
Right. They got plans for years and years ago.
You know?
We in doubt.
Second entrance, 7 and 12. Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. There are but few and evil, full of pearls, and very painful.
That's everything. That's what the brother just described in Deuteronomy 28 chapter. All that hardship that you got to go through. That's the hard life that we got to go through. But if you don't go through that hard life, and especially if you don't take this extra hard life as a man of the Lord, it gets even harder. It's going to be even worse for you before you get over there. And then it ain't going to be as great when you get over there. Because what we read, the original hard way of Adam and them was just a regular covenant. That just leads you to the regular covenant. But when Yahushua came, he started putting you on higher class levels to where not everybody can make it, where you have a better, more excellent ministry, like we started in the first lesson when we was talking today.
How many times is he reincarnated?
Yahushua? Well, from the understanding we got in the scriptures is Adam, then it was after Adam was Melchizedek, then it was Melchizedek.
I read that.
Melchizedek wasn't even a man, it was like just a spirit.
Okay.
You know, he was a priest,
No,
but he
man.
was just a spirit though.
No, here is a man.
Yeah, he was a man.
Yeah.
But he
But he didn't have a
materialized
parent.
on the earth.
There?
Huh?
To find it?
Yeah, you know, he wants to go into
Text
that.
it to me, not going in. Just text it to me.
All right. Well,
And then we'll go in it next time.
Hebrews, but it's also in Genesis, but I think Hebrews is the best way to do
We're
it.
talking about Yahweh Shai though.
Right.
He was under the order, the priesthood under the order of Melchizedek.
Right. It's like all the this is what I gathered from it, whether my understanding or my lack of understanding, whichever it is. That all the people that Yahweh Shai was before in the reincarnation from before is what made him into Yahweh Shai, actually in the flesh when he came as Yahweh Shai. Like he had parts of Adam, he had parts of the priesthood of Melchizedek, he had parts of Isaac, he had parts of Solomon. You know what I mean? King Solomon.
What did Solomon do? What
He was the only
fuck
king
up?
that saw peace.
Where did he fuck up at?
Fucked up with women.
Where did Adam fuck up?
He started worshiping other
Eve,
gods.
women.
What the other one
Another
fucked
guy.
up at?
Melchizedek, he didn't fuck up.
Fucked up.
He never.
Isaac,
Isaac
he
didn't
really
mess
fucked
up
up
either.
either. Not like that, you know. But all these pieces fit because with Isaac he picked up with the traits that he picked up as a sacrifice. He was the lamb without blemish with Isaac. Because the Lord told Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, your firstborn son.
Yeah.
Sacrifice him, that's when he became the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. Then with Solomon, he was the only king of Israel that ever saw peace.
Yeah.
Under King Solomon.
Yeah.
I mean under King David, his father. So he saw peace. You know, and then Yahweh Shai was after that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, in that
He
same
has
chapter.
he has to be the knowledgeable one of the most knowledgeable.
Yeah, and he was the
on
most
earth.
knowledgeable,
That's what he
righteous
asked.
king on earth. We're talking about Solomon.
Yeah, is that what he
Right.
asked God?
Yeah,
I don't
he
know,
asked
I
for
haven't
that.
read it
No,
yet.
he
I'm
asked for
reading
that.
Okay.
So for reading, some things for you to read Ecclesiastes is good. Ecclesiastes is good to read
Text it
about
to
his
me.
book.
I'm dealing with
I got
this,
you,
bro.
I got you. We're just throwing it out there for you and also for the camera. To know about Solomon, Ecclesiastes is good. Wisdom of Solomon is excellent. That's in the Apocrypha, you know.
Ecclesiastes.
Just about the things that Solomon asked for. Then you go into the books of Kings, the Second Kings, he's in there, and it talks about is he in
Well, you talking about
Solomon?
Yeah, the book of Kings. Yeah.
Is he in He's not in 2 Samuel. That's David, right?
That's King David.
Right. From King, so in there it talks about Solomon and different things he did. It talks about a lot of the wisdom, especially in Ecclesiastes. It talks about a lot of the wisdom how he searched out the wisdom. But the wisdom he found out is a lot of that is in wisdom of Solomon. The stuff that he learned out of that.